We are live. Cheating Paladins Wild. I think that's always going to be a thing, right?
Yeah.
So we are back, guys. We have Rev, our star as usual. Let's go ahead and bring this over. And we're going to, we left off at the Fell Summoner, which I think we have to start at. Don't think we covered this one here. Okay, so it's a Demon Hunter Common. 6 mana, 8/3. Death Rattle. Summon a random demon from your hand. So it's kind of like, didn't we talk about this? Or I forget.
Probably talked about it in the Discord, but
Maybe.
I went back to the last VOD and we left off on the card before this.
You're right. So this is very much like Void Caller, is it? 4 mana, 3/4. Summon a demon from your hand, but I think that's a better card than this, maybe?
Oh, yeah. League's better.
Yeah.
I'm not, I don't know.
I don't know if it's going to see play. 8/3, why, yeah, it's a huge amount of attack. But if you remember, the Void Caller stat-wise was perfect.
Yeah.
4 mana,
you
3...
You get to cheat with Void Caller so much faster.
Yeah, and this one... Yeah, exactly. That's another issue, right? 6... I guess because there's so many big demons, I don't want to get them down. But then again, Warlock has a lot of big demons. That 9-drop Void... What's it called? Void Caller? Not Void Caller, the 3/9...
Void Lord, yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Void Lord, yeah.
Yeah, oh, there you go, Void Lord. So I don't know about this card. I don't think it's going to see play.
Yeah, and I was kind of waiting to see the rest of the cards if there was something like Sacrificial Pact or Void Pact or whatever to sacrifice this in the same turn, and there isn't. So
no, there's not.
So you just play it on 6, and you hope your opponent doesn't have hard removal, or you hope they don't kill you, because it is a very slow 6 mana play, right?
It is. And I don't think it's going to see play. I mean, maybe some niche stuff. And the stats are horrible. 8/3. 3 is so easy to remove, so it's not going to be a threat. Obviously, they're going to get value. The thing about this is you can't just leave an 8/3 going face, right?
That's true.
You got to deal with it somewhere.
Yeah, I think the 4/4 that reduces the cost of a demon. I think that's just
a much better card. Yes.
If you're cheating out, if you want to play demons early,
The next up, new Druid rare card, Ironbark. Love the name, love the art. Give a minion +1/+3 in taunt. Costs 0 if you have at least 7 mana crystals. So this is definitely token. Token druids do use taunts occasionally to protect their boards. So token druid will probably use this, but I don't know. Is token druid really interested in buffing only 1 minion though?
Yeah, so there's a couple druid cards like this that are cheap when you're at 7 mana or more. Kind of reminds me of like the Omega cards from Boomsday.
Yeah.
Which were kind of hit or miss, had a nice bonus if you waited a while, but I mean a 1/3 for taunt, like you'd rather have more health than taunt.
Yeah.
I mean more health than attack if you're giving something taunt, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it get played.
Yeah, it probably will. It's 0 mana is really good, but the thing is, traditionally taunt druids, token druids usually, that's the first thing I came out to mind. Only maybe others will play, but token druids tend to love to go wide and buff a lot, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I do like the card though. 0 for 7 mana is easy for a druid, so. All right, so next up, a neutral rare card. 10 mana, 7/7. A Scrappy Yard Colossus. I love the name, love the art. Taunt, okay, so that's good. Summon a 7/7 Fellcrack Colossus with Taunt. So is it basically the same thing, just different name?
Yeah, this is just way too slow.
It is slow.
To be played.
I'll tell you one thing, though. This kind of reminds me of that 10/10 with the Reborn Divine Shield. Kinda. Hard to remove, but
the moon. Yeah.
This one, though, is going to be an excellent arena card.
Yeah.
See, we have to also remember that we're kind of basing everything we discuss on standard or wild, but this is actually probably a really good, strong arena card. It's big, hard removal in arena is not that common. So
Yeah,
You know
you
it's
have
good.
to get to 10 though, which is, no matter what mode it is, getting to
Also,
10 is kind of
if this was
tough
8
sell.
mana, would it be better?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'd play this. I'd play this at 8.
Yeah,
If
me
you
too.
if this was 8 mana, it would basically be Violet Worm.
Yeah, you're right.
And I have a deck that unironically plays Violet Worm.
Actually, you probably would replace it with this.
Well,
Maybe.
no, because it's not a beast, but
Yeah, it's
just
true.
in terms of the stat alignment, if this was 8 mana, it'd be same stats overall as Violet Worm.
Yep, I think it's too slow. Good arena card maybe, but it is a bit too slow. Okay, Warlock Legendary. Oh, so the breaker here, Kelodan instead of Gul'dan. 6 mana, 3/3. Horrible stats, but let's read the battle cry. Battle cry, destroy a minion. If drawn this turn, instead destroy all minions except for this one. Okay, so that's
I mean,
not...
a lot of times it's just a Vile Spine Slayer that you don't have to combo.
Yeah. So it's almost like a combo card, right? Obviously, if you get the full value, that's amazing. The only thing is this does not deal with death rattles. So I wouldn't say it's as strong as Godfrey, but it's still, I think it's definitely going to see play and control Warlock.
Yeah.
Assuming
Kind of an interesting aspect of this card is if it's already in your hand, but you want to clear the board, a lot of times you can just, if you're playing Plot Twist, you can just cycle it back into your hand. And then
Yeah,
you
exactly. You don't have to.
And then you blow up the board.
Yeah, you don't
And
have
that's only
to
8
play.
mana, so.
That's an excellent point. You don't have to play it to get the full value.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, excellent card. Do you like it?
I like it. It's cool.
Yeah, I think it's good. Oh, look at this. A blast from the past. 8 mana, Supreme, 12/12, can't attack heroes. Remember that was the Ice Howl guy did the same thing where it was a huge buffy minion. I think it was a 10/10.
That was Ice Howl was like the predecessor to Rush.
Yeah. So this is kind of the same
but
thing.
it can't attack heroes. Yeah.
So obviously maybe some Silence Preach could do some shenanigans with this. 8, because believe me, 8 mana 12/12 is insane. But I don't see that other card never really saw play. I don't think this one will either.
Yeah.
Really?
Probably too late for it to be silent
Now
shenanigans.
that Hydra, that Druid card, getting this out of it because remember it's an 8-cost minion.
Yeah.
That's
not bad.
you would probably want a high roll and get this. Well, no,
Yeah.
it can't attack heroes. Duh. Never mind. Matter of fact, that's a low roll unless you have somewhere silencing it. All right, so new demon rare card, 8 mana, 9/5, Warlord Rush. Okay, good. Death Rattle. Summon a 5/9 Void Warlord with wow. How's that card not like broken?
That's a lot of stats.
Dude, because not with Rush 9 is going to kill most things. 5 health means it's probably going to die by turn 8 when you play it.
Yeah, so for its cost, that's like the perfect amount of attack for Rush, and then on the other half, it's like the perfect amount of health for a taunt.
Wow, very
So-
strong card.
Seems good. I don't know if I don't know if Demon Hunter will be interested in this kind of card though. I don't like they
Wow.
might just want to kick your teeth in.
It could be. It depends if big demon, a big hunter, or big kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
that's
demon though. It's like
Hey,
a crab or something.
wouldn't you like that for Druid though? That would be good for Druid
Yeah, I'd like that card.
because Druid has issues with hard removal. This is like perfect hard removal answer. Thinking of Druid epic card, Glow Fly Swarm. Okay, 5 mana. Summon 2 Glowfly for each spell in your hand. Ooh. That is a perfect token. So Token Druid's getting a lot of support, guys. I was kind of worried about that because I love Token Druid. Dude, Token Druid's mostly spells.
Yeah. So yeah, Token Druid plays a lot of spells, especially the buffs, all being.
And what's
spells,
good about
basically.
this, there's no cost requirement, right? It's just it could be innervate, it could be cheap spells, high cost. Yeah, this is great. I see no reason why Token Druid won't play this.
My only concern is like, maybe you can't afford to hold on to spells for that long, right?
Oh, but to be honest though, we'll play some Token Druid probably this week and all that. There's always at least 3 or 4 in my hand, usually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I do see your.
you need to hit 4 for it to be better than what's the name of the card? The 5-mana summon 3 trees.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The one that they nerfed. It used to have rush. Oh, not rush, charge.
Yeah, and that gets played in Token Druid right now.
Force of Nature.
Yeah, you need 4 spells in addition to having already played this.
So potentially this could be better than Force of Nature, or it could be worse.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you want consistency, so you're probably right.
Yeah, and I think you more often than not want to be gradually building your board, and then once you hit your like 3 or 4 minions, then you start playing buffs, right?
No, you're probably right.
So I don't know if you want to hold on to stuff, you know. Like
I'll tell you one thing. This would be perfect if, as a discovery in Wild, you remember the ones rotating the 2/3.
Yeah.
Guy who discovers a spell. Oh, this would be something you would want to discover.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Inner Demon card reveal. It's 8 mana. Inner Demon. Give your hero +8 attack this turn. I guess a finisher, but
yeah, it's not a great rate.
No,
of damage for what you're paying.
No. I don't know if I like it. Yeah, obviously there's a legendary to bypass taunt, so could potentially be a very dangerous card with it. But chances are, when they play that legendary, it will not last the next turn, let alone 4 turns? Nah. I don't know. I'm on the fence on this. I'm sure there'll be some experiments, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that good.
Seems clunky.
You're right. 8 mana. I mean, is your finisher. You'd assume that the only thing is maybe a control Demon Hunter. I mean, it is removal.
Yeah, I look at that and I think about classic Hearthstone, how Shaman had Doomhammer and the old 1-mana Rockbiter weapon.
Yeah.
So when you put that into perspective, it's like the rate of damage per mana is like.
Nah, you're right.
Pretty poor.
Nah. But this though, I saw beautiful art, by the way. Demon Hunter. It's a basic card. It looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 mana, 2/3. So it's stat wise, it's perfect. Battle cry. Look at the 3 cards in your deck. Choose one to put at the top. Okay, that's just like probably one of the best 2-drops in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you just get to put, like, a lot of the time you're going to be able to just pick the Outcast card that you want.
Wow.
To play next turn.
Damn, dude.
So
Tell me, if this was a neutral card, it would be in every single deck.
Probably.
Dude, this is so sweet. It's not going to rotate. Wow, what a strong card. By the way, after we're done, we're doing a theory craft for the Demon Hunter.
Sounds good.
All right, Demon Hunter legendary card. 9 mana, 8/8, so cost-wise are good. I love his name. I love it's a dragon. Wow, okay, nice. Okay, Battle Cry. Summon 2 random 0-cost minions. Upgrade each time a friendly minion dies. Now, what does it upgrade? More minions or higher cost minions?
I believe it's higher cost minions.
Well, if that's the case...
So it stays at 2, but they scale higher and higher.
Here, let's look at the... Oh, it's 4 minutes. It's a little long. Oh, no.
Hey, all. I'm Chad.
No, yeah, I thought it was just a reveal. Okay. We'll have to see about that. But if it's scaling, then that's pretty nice. What do you think of the card? I like it.
So it probably scales pretty quickly with... there's a few of those Demon Hunter spells that summon 1/1 rushers.
Yeah.
So it's probably not that hard to charge that up. Just more of a question of if that style of Demon Hunter is relevant, right? Like if they've got the tools to survive, or like I said earlier, they might just prefer to kick your teeth in.
You're right. Oh,
and try to win sooner than that.
Also, this is an upgrade to Alexstrasza, the new one. I see you get this for 0, and you could trade. You could actually probably get some value out of this. You can't discover other classes, dragons, like legendaries and stuff, but you can get it from Alexstrasza.
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting, right? Because I guess it's random. But anyways, yeah, it's going to be... This card could be potentially good. Dude, tell me this wouldn't be awesome for a druid, token druid finisher. Because you're usually trading sometimes, right? Well, by turn 9 as a token druid, I think you're going to want to kill it out. Maybe Quest Druid would take use of this.
Good paladin, be a really good paladin card.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, exactly. Especially if you combo with equality. Well, you wouldn't be able to combo at the same turn, but yeah. Cool. All right, so where do we go now? I like the card. I really do. I love these type of cards. I don't know if it's going to see play, but I think this card could potentially be pretty damn good. Decent, I mean. Maybe not top tier, but I could see it with, especially how swarmy demon hunters are. The only thing is, dude, is by turn 9 when you play it, chances are your little minions are going to be dead.
Yeah.
Right?
That's kind of where I'm feeling.
Yeah, so we'll see. We're definitely going to experiment with it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So we're going to the bottom, the newer article, and then we're starting with Altruist, the Outcast.
Now, they sure revealed everything quickly, which is good.
All right. Thank God.
Oh, we did all these, right? Oh, no, we didn't do the paladins, did we?
Nope.
All right, so here we go.
So we got Altruist, the Outcast.
He is a Demon Hunter legendary card. Looks like it's a basic one, right?
I'm not sure if that's basic or
is it core?
No, I think this is an expansion set.
Well, I don't see the logo, but we'll see. All right, so it's a 3-mana 3/2. After you play the left or right most card in your hand, deal 1 damage to all minions. So it kind of reminds me of Pyromancer.
Yeah, very similar. It's a build your own board clear.
Yeah, I could definitely.
It doesn't damage itself like Pyromancer does, so.
All enemies. It only does the enemies though.
Yeah, well, it hits face too, which is pretty.
Oh nice. Yeah, so this is actually better than Pyromancer in a way because it doesn't damage your own minions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll look at the free decks, by the way. You want to look at them now, real quick, or no?
Yeah, let's do the cards first.
All right, new Paladin rare card. Imprisoned Sungill. Love the art, man. They're getting real good with this stuff. 1 mana, 2/1. So, okay, an aggressive type. Here we go. Dormant, 2 turns. When this awakens, summon 2/1/1. I mean, Paladin might be able to get away with a 1-drop that doesn't do anything because Paladin traditionally doesn't have. But the problem is if it's Paladins tend to like, if they're Murloc, they tend to be more mid-range or aggressive, right?
Yeah.
So you really don't want something that won't do anything for 2 turns.
So I think this is actually one of the better dormant cards.
Oh, I do agree with that.
1 mana is so much easier to just weave into a turn.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Without skipping a beat.
Matter of fact, a lot of times you even float mana. So you're right. I like it.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
I like it. I think it's going to probably see play. Okay. I like it. I think it's definitely one of the better dormant cards. Okay, Paladin Legendary. Ooh, the Prime has been revealed. 2 mana, 2/1 horrible stats. Divine Shield. Okay, so Divine Shield makes it better. So basically it's a 2/2. Not
almost
bad.
A mini bot. Yeah, which is pretty good.
Not bad. Actually, if it didn't have the Divine Shield, I'd say it would be garbage. Well, it's a Prime, so we can't judge it just yet. Death Rattle. Shuffle Prime into your... What is the Prime? Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the Prime is 8 mana, 6/3, horrible stats. It does have Divine Shield, though. That's good. Summon 4 random Murlocs and give them Divine Shield. Okay, all right, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's a pretty nice board refill.
Dude, that's going to be excellent in all the Paladin... What about your Paladin deck that you have, the Wild? Do you think you could make room for this bad boy?
Probably not, because I'm trying to get the specific 5 Murlocs into play, so I can combo my opponent.
Hey, but what about this being in pretty much all mid-range Paladin decks? I don't see any reason why Paladins wouldn't play this with or without Murloc.
Yeah, no, it's good value for sure. Like 6 attack with Divine Shield.
Yeah.
Summoning a couple other minions.
Yeah, we're gonna play Paladin, guys. Rev and I, when the new expansion comes out next month. I like it. I like that card a lot. Like I said, all the primes have been pretty good so far. All right, so what do we have here? Rogue, Greyheart Sage, epic card. Okay, 3 mana, 3/3. Okay, stats are good. You don't lose real tempo. Battlecry. If you control a stealth minion, draw. Ooh, that could potentially be very, very good.
Yeah, so there's Worgen Infiltrator from the classic set, and then there's a new 1 mana 3/1 stealth. So this isn't that hard to
No, it
pull off,
isn't.
probably.
Love the art. Yeah, I like it. The only thing is, I like it. But we'll see how stealth plays in the new meta, though.
Yeah, I feel like we've gotten a lot of different stealth support cards
So
in the
you're
past, and it never happens.
Yeah, you're right. But this is still a good
does
card.
like cards.
Yeah. New neutral common. All right, 1 mana, 2/1. Okay, that's good. Stat wise for aggressive type minion. Usually, Battlecry, deal 1 damage to a minion and give it Divine Shield. Okay, I could see warriors abusing this. Garmash on
Yeah.
turn 10. Wow, you hit
Yeah,
him.
give your enraged minions
Yeah.
rate of health for Divine Shields.
I think the warrior controller is going to have a really good finisher. And a Divine Shield they could trade or go face and let them. Oh yeah, I think warrior is going to love this. And I'm pretty sure other classes could potentially use it, but
yeah. So I mean, you can also always just use it as one damage to finish a creature off, which is relevant.
that's true too.
It's also like an execute activator.
Yep, warriors
Warrior.
use that all the time. By the way, their own cruel taskmaster I think it is, or whatever it's called.
Yep.
Where so they can do that for removal as well. Yeah, I like it. It's a good card. Demon Hunter common, 1 mana 2/1. Okay, it's aggressive. Crimson. It is an expansion card. Outcast, draw a card. Ooh, that's pretty damn. Now, obviously, you could mulligan. Hopefully, if you get lucky to beat this the most at the right hand side or obviously the left hand side. I mean, you're not guaranteed, but this is a very strong 1-drop.
So yeah, do you remember Kobold Librarian?
Yeah, it's like that without the downside.
Yeah. So Kobold Librarian was at the time it was the most played card in the game, despite the fact that it was a class card.
Yeah.
You know, and that's weighted in its favor because it's a 1-drop, but still,
only thing
it was played a lot.
Oh, it is playing. This will be played a lot, guaranteed. The only thing is this might not be as consistent as Cobalt.
Yeah.
Cobalt, you just throw down no matter what position. This one, I don't think Outcast is going to be
You're
that
not
different.
going to play it on 1 as much. But
Yeah, exactly. So this one potentially could be a great 1-drop for a Demon Hunter, or they might have to wait. But no matter what, we'll see play guaranteed.
Yep, I think so.
Ooh, and here we're going to go click here, right? All 62 remaining cards. There we go. So we caught up, dude. Very good job, by the way. Oh, wow, look at this. Let's start off. We have a warrior card. 1 mana, sword and board. Deal 2 damage to a minion, gain 2 armor. Yep, definitely going to see that in Control Warrior.
Yeah. Well, it feels a little bit too low value to
Really?
be for Control Warrior. Yeah.
What about mid-range?
Well, like a kind of aggro or mid-range
Oh, yeah.
warrior, like, is
Yeah.
the armor relevant to you? I don't know.
The only thing is aggro tends not to care about dealing damage to minions, but what if they need to do some damage to preserve one of their own? So yeah, I could see it being get played. Next up, Overconfident Orc. 3 mana, 1/6, Taunt. Alright, so taunts are usually
Like
pretty...
the new Tar Creeper, maybe?
While at full health, that has 2 attacks. Kind of like the Tar Creeper. I say Tar Creeper still better, but the fact that it has 6 health is pretty big. That means it's going to take some damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't keep the 2 attack. But I think this card... I think it's probably...
At 6 health, it should still take 2 hits to kill.
Yeah, I like it. I think it'll see play for more of a kind of control, or especially if the meta's really aggressive, because 6 health is going to absorb a lot. Wow, yeah, it could take a couple of hits or more. I like it. Not quite as good as the Tar Creeper, though, because I love the fact that it was persistent on your opponent's turn. Matter of fact, if it was like that, it'd probably be one of the best taunts in the game, no? For early game?
Yeah.
All right, so we have...
Yeah, I mean, the biggest challenge the card has is getting hero powered.
Yes.
But...
I think it has potential.
Yeah. I don't think it's the end of the world if your opponent hero powers in the early game instead of developing a threat, you know?
And Priest could technically even maybe keep it healthy too, so... We will see. Next up, Warrior. 3 mana, 3/3. You don't lose any tempo. Bone Chewer-Raider. Battlecry. If there is a damaged minion, gain +1/+1/+. Oh, so this is very much like that Tech Mech Glider, whatever it is. Except for this one only needs a damaged minion. Definitely going to see play in any Warrior. Mid-range, aggressive.
Yeah. It's a really easy follow-up to... What's the name of the card? The 2 mana Reborn with the Rage.
Matter of fact, dude, I think maybe we'll see a Return of a Tempo Warrior, maybe kind of. I like this card a lot.
I don't think it ever left.
Oh yeah, you're right. Kind of. You're right.
It's
I like
right,
it.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna see play. Next up, 5 mana, 1/8. Ooh, 8 health is huge. Taunt. Okay. Rush. Battlecry. Gain +4. Okay, this is going to see play, dude. We've seen that Battlecry. There's a Warrior.
That's like Garrison Commander.
Yeah. This is going to see play. The only thing is, afterwards, it's a 1, whatever it happens to be that afterwards. I think it's going to see play because it looks like it's a good removal, and it'll have enough health to stay on board for them to trade into it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. Really good card. Bone Chewer, look at, they're doing a lot of Chewers and Raiders. Bone Chewer Brawler, 2 mana, 2/3, Taunt. When this minion takes damage, gain +2 attack. Ooh, if only this had 6 health.
If it takes damage, it's probably dead.
Yeah. I mean, you're playing 2 mana, 2/3, which is perfect stats, and a Taunt. It's, if you just look at it as a 2 mana, 2/3 with Taunt, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
I mean, think about it. There's a lot of, I mean, a lot of stuff is rotating. I mean, this is going to take the spot of some certain things. I mean, there's not that many great 2-drops.
I think Enter the Fray is still in Standard, right?
Enter the Fray might be, yes.
So that could be its saving grace.
And if it is an aggressive meta, Priest will definitely want to use stuff like this. Druid, I don't know if Druid would be interested in it, but it depends. Druid, especially Quest Druid, tends to be really, takes a lot of damage. So yeah, I like it. I think it's a good card, but will it see play though? That's the thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, worst case, you're playing a 2 mana, 2/3 with Taunt, I told you. And, that might make it... That's really good against Token Druid. So...
Yeah, I'm just comparing it to Amani Berserker.
Yeah. It's kind of similar, actually, except for...
Like, the Taunt's not too similar. I mean, the Taunt's not too relevant in the early game.
You're right. I like the card because it has Taunt. But you're right, I don't know if it'll see play. It's probably not good enough. But it depends on what class and etc. Okay, Mage. 1 mana, Font of Power. Discover a Mage minion. If your deck has no minions, keep all 3. Now, remember I told you earlier about that spells where if you have no minions, I was saying, well, let's see if they give support. Yeah. So it looks like we have support for no minion.
No minion mage.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to see how that turns out. If it's a really good deck, this is a great card. That's an auto include, right?
I think that deck is going to be painfully bad.
Yes, you're probably right. But if there's a chance, this will be included. So this is one of those cards. This is a big if. If the decks are good, bam, this will be a great card. If it's a meme deck, garbage deck, then this card's going to be nothing.
Yeah, it's got the problem that Quest Mage has got right now, where you clear your opponent's threats, but then they just play more threats, and you're sitting there like, what now?
Yeah, exactly.
How do I actually turn the corner?
You're exactly.
And I think you just don't.
Maybe you'll do it with this card up next. Deep Freeze Mage. 8 mana. Deep Freeze. Freeze an enemy. Summon 2/3/2 elements, water elements. So let's think of the stats. So that's 6/12 worth of stats plus a freeze for 8 mana.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's not bad, actually. I like it. I definitely say Freeze Mage type thing are going to use this. If Freeze Mage is a thing. Wild might want to use this more than Standard. But we have to see how it goes. But I like it. I think it's good. Well, let's see play, though. It depends on a lot of variables.
Yeah. So the majority of the impact of the card is in the water elementals.
Yep.
So if you're really getting pressured, it might be too slow of a play, to just freeze a creature.
Yep. And what's
so
up?
We'll see.
And we'll see. Up another warrior card. 2 mana. Cash. Corsair Cash. Draw a weapon. Give it +1/+1. I think there's been cards similar to this. This
card makes me happy.
This is a good card for an aggressive or tempo-oriented, more aggressive, I'm thinking, because aggro decks, especially aggro warriors, pirate warriors, do not have really luxury of card draw. This allows them to draw a card, which 2 mana for 1 card is not great, but it draws a specific card out of your deck, which you're probably going to want, and it gives it +1/+1. So yeah, this is definitely an aggressive deck. For an I don't think Control Warrior would be interested in it though. Maybe.
Yeah. So Pirate Warrior in the past has played Upgrade.
Yeah, this is kind of like Upgrade.
Damage. This is an upgrade with the card drop. It's just good.
Yeah, it's a good card. I like it.
I'm also thinking specifically of Livewire Lance.
Oh,
you curve right into it. You get an extra attack and durability and an extra lackey.
Oh yeah, dude, this is definitely going to see play.
Lackeys are good.
Definitely going to see play.
Or an extra pirate draw with Anchor.
I would say if it was 1 mana, it would be broken.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Love it. It's good. Maybe we'll play some Warrior, guys. I don't usually play Warrior, but I really like this card. Thinking of Warrior, still stuff up here. Scrap Golem, a mech, by the way. 5 mana, 4/5. So stats a little low, but let's. Okay, Taunt's good. Death Rattle, gain armor equal to this minion's attack. So, if this was in Doomsday era, this would be an excellent card because you could magnetize it. Matter of fact, this is going to be something awesome for Wild.
Yeah. I mean, some other ways to buff it if you want to do like a kind of mid-rangey warrior.
You could.
But then I'm thinking you're trying to kill your opponent, so you don't necessarily need the armor.
Right. So, by the way, Rev, when this expansion hits, we're going to be playing obviously a lot of Hearthstone. We'll test the ladder, battle each other, probably a lot of battling.
Oh yeah.
This though, we gotta
spicy warrior decks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta make some spicy both, but I want some spicy Wild because this is where this card's gonna thrive in Wild, especially with Ziliac. Well, the only problem is would you wait to play 10 mana to play both? Well, you don't need to. You could get this on board and hope it. But we'll see. We'll play a bunch of spicy stuff. Next up, 7 mana, 4/10 Taunt. A lot of taunts, by the way. Bone Crusher Vanguard. Yep. If this minion takes...
They're worried about Demon Hunter.
Well, I know, right? If this minion takes damage, +2 to... Okay, the only thing is 7 mana. Taunt... I mean, this 4/10 is really nice. Plus, it has a really good... I mean, maybe control decks like this.
So it's like Ancient of War.
But it is.
The problem is there hasn't been a deck that's played Ancient of War in, 5 years.
Yeah. And
even if you think about it, even in this time of us playing Questerid, where we get a 7 mana 10/10 taunt.
Yep. It doesn't
we don't even consider playing it.
Yep. So I don't know. I do like it, but I don't know I like taunts in general, but I don't think it's good to see play.
Yeah.
Unlikely. All right, Warrior again, 7 mana. 6/8 rush. Well, here we go. Cost one.
This card makes me blush.
Cost 1 less for each. Wow. All right. So this is definitely a control deck kind of card. I like it. It could be really, really cheap. And warriors tend to have they tend to be able to hurt stuff pretty easily. So yeah,
Yeah.
kind of reminds me.
Did you catch the reveal stream earlier?
No, I didn't have a chance. I was working.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, this kind of like mid-rangey taunt rush warrior played against the no minions mage, just like demolished it. Like took him to fatigue and just killed him.
This kind of
So,
reminds me
like
of
I was talking about, like just decks running mage out of threats.
Yeah. So even in the reveal, it was a meme deck. This kind of reminds me of the Druid's Mulch Muncher.
Yeah.
Kinda. Similar, but different. Alright, so next, I like this card a lot, by the way. 3 mana, back to Mage, Netherwind Portal, Secret. After your opponent casts a spell, summon a random 4-cost minion. Yeah, I think this will see play if Mage is the thing, and if Secrets come... They haven't been playing Secrets for a long time. I definitely guarantee you, though, this will be something a Highlander Mage will be interested in.
Yeah, be very thankful that Secret Mage isn't a thing, because it's
Wild might love
one
this,
of the
though.
most broken decks in Wild.
Yeah, I think this will be updated in Wild, but yeah, I like the card. If Secrets are a thing in Standard, this is definitely something they'll play. Or if they discover, definitely something they'll want. I like it a lot. Okay, Mage still 2 mana. What it was here? Reduce the cost of your spells in your deck by 1? Ooh, the deck, not your hand. Okay.
Yeah, so this is like Kaliseth, right? Where like, so your opponent's playing their bad no minions mage deck, right? But like once in a while they're gonna draw this on turn 2, and they're gonna accidentally think that their deck is good.
Yep. Yep. I mean, a Discover card maybe, but art's
But
awesome.
I think the deck's overall just not gonna make it.
No, I agree. Nah. Next up, I rate this as a 2-star card, maybe 2.5 on a good day, even then.
Yeah.
Next up, Priest. I love the art, man. The art alone's worth playing this card. So it's a 1 mana, 2/5. Oh, dormant for 2 turns, taunt. Maybe, yeah, because priests don't. Now that the Northshire Cleric's gone, priests don't have, but unless we'll keep looking, don't really have options for turn 1. Why wouldn't a priest play this? And then you get in 2 turns, you get 2/5. Yeah, I definitely think this will be a card.
Yeah, I think same as that dormant Murloc earlier. I think 1 mana for dormant's pretty.
Yeah,
good,
yeah. Because look at
there's the 3 mana 2/2 that gives a minion 2/2 at the end of the turn. So that wakes up on the turn you'd be playing that on 3.
Yeah, I like this card a lot because think about it. Like Res Priest right now, whatever it's called, Resurrection Priest doesn't usually play anything until turn 3.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is definitely. Let's see what people say. I like it. I like it a lot. And the art alone is worth playing it. What the fuck? The card art? Really? I thought it was Divine Spirit died for this. Another really? This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Trash. Why are they calling it trash? Slow but decent. It's garbage? Well, they don't agree with us. I don't think these people know what they're talking about.
That's the thing, right? It's like Priest doesn't
do anything on turn 1. Yeah.
So you do something on 1 and then you get it on 3. It's like
shit. Priests don't even usually do anything on turn 2 either. The famous hero power, right? Turn 2. Yeah.
Hero power and emote.
Why wouldn't people think this is good for priest? Now, any other class, maybe not so much, but I don't know what these people are idiots. They don't know what they're talking about.
Well, you might as well play it, right?
Yeah, there's no reason not to. There's no downside to playing it. Okay, 3 mana, Blade Storm. Deal 1 damage to all minions. Repeat until 1 die. Ooh, so it's kind of like...
It's like Bouncing Blade.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think it'll see play? 3 mana is expensive, dude.
So it kills their... if they have 1 big threat, it kills it. Or if they have a board of like similarly sized things, it kills them all. Like it kills a full board of treants, or it kills a really big minion. Let's say Dragon Queen Alexstrasza.
Yeah.
So
if it was 2 mana though, I think it'd be better. But
yeah, it's also interesting because it's kind of like a inverted Defile.
Yeah. Almost like Echo, but not quite. Huh. All right. So next, I like this card, but I don't know if it'll see play, but I think it's kind of cool. I like how they've done a lot of different flavor in this expansion. I kind of like. Well, here we go. Priest, 2 mana, 1/4 battle card. If you're holding a dragon, gain +1 attack and life. Oh, this is like that. What's it with?
Yeah, it's like worm rest agent.
Yeah, except for his was +1 attack and taunt.
And like I was saying earlier, taunt's not super relevant in the early game because, like, what are you protecting?
True, right? But if you're gonna do dragon
lifesteal,
but if you're doing
lifesteal's like implied taunt, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not taunt if it's lethal, but in all other situations, it's effectively taunt.
If Dragon Priest is still a thing, I think this is probably you'll see playing standard.
They're getting a big dragon too.
Would you? So would you replace this for the other guy though in Wild, or you would keep the taunt?
I'd probably play the lifesteal one.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good card, especially if it's Dragon Priestess or some kind of variant of it still alive in standard. All right, Priest, 7 mana, legendary spell, nice. Soul Mirror, summon copies of enemy minions. They attack their copy. So it's kind of like a Mass Hysteria, except for their minions. The only problem with this is what if there's not enough board space to get any good value out of it? Like let's use the example. This card would be useless if turn 7 you're against a token druid that has a full board of 7 minions. Then you can't. What is that going to do anything? Or unless it does it on your end. Do you know the how does the interaction?
It summons them for you.
Oh.
And then each minion like attacks its.
Oh, okay, okay. I was thinking that it summons on their side. Okay, I don't know why I thought that.
So you can kind of think about it as like light bomb because light bomb dealt damage equal to attack. So it's like light bomb, except for sometimes it leaves you left over with a minion or two.
The only problem is
higher health than attack.
If they're all even stats, like 3 3s, 3 3s, 2 2s, 2 2s, 5 5s, 5 5s, you clear the board. But if they have like a 4-10, it's not so great. But I don't know. I kind of like it.
But hey, if they have a 4-10, then you get a 4-10 too, right?
Yep, I like it. What do you think?
I hate it already.
Besides the hate of it,
I play a lot of. I play a lot of Wild. And I'm so sick of Priest getting more and more board clears.
Well, I don't think this would see play in Wild because Wild you have Light Bomb, right?
Yeah, potentially not. But yeah, I mean it's got some extra bonuses too. Like if you get
if they don't die, you keep them.
If you get any death rattle creatures, you potentially get some value out of your board clear.
Yeah, I like it. Will it see play though? Probably. Because they're missing massive.
It's a little bit late. It's a little bit late for a board clear, but it's.
Well, the ultimate one, good. Plague of Death, is 9 mana, so.
Yeah.
This kind of could swing things in your favor 2 turns sooner. All right. Up next, the Prime. 1 mana, 1/3, so stats are actually really good. Lifesteal, probably not so great on turn 1. But let's see what the Prime is. But based on this, do you like it?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you where like 1/3 is pretty irrelevant.
Yeah.
Lifesteal on 1 attack is irrelevant, but 1/3 like maybe you can land some buffs on it.
Yeah. Now where's the token? Do you know?
It's
strongest Prime broken card.
It's a 7 mana. I'm just doing it from memory. It's a 7 mana 6/8. With lifesteal, and it can't be only like your opponent can't target it with spells.
Whoa, that's pretty good.
But you can, so you can buff it, and they can't use removal to kill it.
Nice, that's very good then. Told you all the primes are pretty good. You like it then, huh?
Yeah,
I like it. And then turn 1, why wouldn't you play this for a priest, right? Priests traditionally don't have 1-drops. They look like they have a couple 1-drops now.
Yeah. Well, now they're not scared to, now there's no Divine Spear, Inner Fire, Snowball, so they're like, oh yeah, we can make 1-drops.
There we go. I know, right? Finally. Okay, next up, a expansion card for the Demon Hunter, 4 mana, 3/5 taunt life shield. Ooh, that's a pretty strong card. Yeah,
Yeah, Shield Master with Lifesteal.
yeah, very strong card. And he sees
So
play once in a while
might
in
not
budget
see,
decks.
yeah,
Good.
it might not see play, but it's good enough where you'd consider it, right?
It depends also how important lifesteal is going to be for the Demon Hunter. If it's important, then this is definitely going to be something to consider.
Yeah, I expect pretty important if they're going to be any kind of control archetype.
Yep, I like it. Up next, Rogue, 7 mana, 7/5. Horrible stats. Death Rattle, summon 8. Well, it basically gets it stuff, so...
Yeah, it summons a Ravenholt Assassin.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you see it's going to be...
It's okay, like, value-wise, but I don't think it's the kind of thing that Rogue wants, right?
No, because Rogues needs...
Like, playing big creatures and smashing them into stuff, like, that's a Druid thing, right?
Yeah.
The Rogue thing is, like, their form of value is, like, you know, like, cycling cards and adding nonsense to their hand and stuff, and, you know...
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think they get as much out of just a big threat.
Budget Rogue maybe, but nah. All right, Rogue, 2 mana, Dirty Tricks. After your opponent casts a spell, draw... Wow, okay. Rogues are definitely going to love this. They want card draw, right? Rogues traditionally don't play much on turn 2 other than Dagger Up. Yeah, definitely a good card.
I'm skeptical about it because, like, same thing as, like, we saw a couple dormant creatures that have rush. It's like when I play a rush creature, like, I want rush now. Same thing, like, if I'm drawing cards, it's because I want to, like, you know. It's
you're right.
It's because I don't like my hand. This is awkward because, like, your opponent gets to decide if you draw cards or not.
Yeah. And there's it kind of punishes mages, punishes shaman, and punishes druid, and potentially priest. But no, almost all classes. But yeah, you're right. And rogues tend to want to be tempo, but I do like it. Hey, if this was a mage, it would definitely see play.
Yeah.
And next up, Warlock, Hand of Gul'dan. I swear we've had a card named that before. When you play or discard this, draw 3 cards. Okay, so let's think. Arcane Intellect, 3 mana, draw 2 cards. So you're paying 3 more to draw 1 card. The only thing is if it gets discarded.
Yeah.
If a discard locks a thing, I don't see this in play.
There was a minion that's coming up that was shown in the reveal stream that specifically discards your most expensive card.
Oh, okay. So
that's gonna usually be Hand of Gul'dan.
Okay.
So I think it's pretty good.
You think it's good?
Yeah.
Yeah. With that on its own, without the support, no.
Yeah, probably not.
But what you just said,
I had a really funny thought after the reveal stream. I was like, you could just play Deathwing now, and you don't lose your hand, really.
You're right. Oh, dude.
You just play Deathwing, and you blow up the board, and then you add 3 cards to your hand.
Wow.
That's pretty good. You just get rid of the downside of Deathwing.
I wonder if Warlocks will start playing that.
The biggest swing turn in the game, basically. Like,
huge.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. Didn't think of it like that. And still on Warlock for a little while here, actually for next 3 cards. 3 mana... Dark Glare. Love the art. 3 mana, 3/4. So stat-wise, it's really good. After your hero takes damage, refresh 2 mana crystals. Ooh.
Yeah, so...
Very strong card.
Free hero power. And if you play Flame Imp or, or like Baron Sky Vulture or like there's a bunch of cards, but yeah,
Hellfire.
It's not hard to get a lot of extra mana.
Very strong card.
Just be hitting yourself in the face for mana.
Yeah, you could combo it, like you said, and also if you play it on 3, you get really good stats, and people are going to want to remove it.
Yep.
Wow, very, very nice. It'll definitely see play. And it's a demon, too, by the way.
Sick card.
Yep. Yeah. Next up, 2 mana, 3/2, so stats are, usually not bad. What does this do here? Your demons cost 1 less. Wow, okay. Oh, it's the prime. So, 2 mana, it kind of reminds me of the Mech Warper.
Yeah.
But for demons, shuffle the prime. So let's see what the prime is.
Yeah, I forget what the stats are exactly, but it's he's a big guy that summons 3 demons that have died.
Oh, that's going to be This is Busted and Wild. So it's kind of like a... Oh, here it is. All right, so he's 8 mana, 7/6. So stats aren't really good, but his battle cry, 3 friendly minions of death. So yeah, his stats are excellent then.
Yeah. A little bit better for like a more mid-range deck. Like I don't think you want Voidwalkers and stuff in there, but
nope. Good card. Yeah, all the primes have been good. No, I don't think there's any prime that I would say is crap. And that's like I told you earlier, dude. That's what they need to start doing, especially for class.
Yep.
Next up, Nightshade.
Yeah,
Martin.
This is the card I was talking about to discard Hand of Gul'dan.
4 mana, 5/5 with Rush. Okay, battle card. Discard your. Yeah. Actually, kind of think of it. If you're going to play Warlock, there's really no reason to include these 2 cards, right?
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, and a 4 mana 5/5 with Rush is so good.
Get a nice tempo play, top your hand off.
Yeah, definitely see play. No, that's going to see play without the discard. Without that, I don't think they're going to. Kind of reminds you of what was the guy? Void Call, the one that was 5 mana 5/7 with charge.
Doomguard.
Kind of like Doomguard.
May he rest in peace.
Because a lot of times Warlocks use Doomguard to trade, right? Get stuff on board.
Yeah.
So not always going face. Next up, common 6 mana 6/3 horrible. Battle card, deal 6 damage randomly split among all other minions. Okay, a neutral potential board clear.
Well, it hits your minions too.
Oh, your minions?
Which makes it awkward.
Yeah.
But if you're playing a control deck and you don't have other minions, you just clear your opponent's stuff.
Control's probably going to be highly interested in this, especially for hunters. Well, hunter, I don't know if they're going to be control, but rogues tend to have no board clear. So yeah, and rogue could do some abuse with this too.
You remember Gozrilla?
Yeah.
There's a way to deal a lot of attack.
I like it. I think because board clears tend to be class exclusive. I think it'll probably see
it's
some.
Not bad for a neutral.
No, probably one of the stronger neutrals too. Okay, 5 mana neutral Waste Warden, 3/3 for 5 mana horrible. Deal 3 damage to a minion and all other minions of the same type. Oh wow! Talk about a tech card against Token Druid. And
pretty good against Treants and Murlocs.
And the new Demon Hunter Swarm. So yeah, this card is a tech card, obviously. It depends on your meta. It's really geared towards that, though, because, people aren't going to have multiple...
Yeah, you're not going to kill a lot of dragons with...
No.
With 3 damage.
No. It's a good card, and if Token Druid and Demon Hunter are a thing, which there most likely will be, there's no reason why not to... I think Rogue would definitely be very interested in this. Because Token Druid's a bad matchup for them.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely one of the... 2 very good options for neutral, and I like them. Very good cards. This one's probably stronger than this. Because this is not random.
Yep.
Yeah, very good card. Probably... I would say a 4-star card, depending on the meta. All right, so coming up here... A 5/2/4 mana horrible stats. Battle card, deal 2 damage if it kills the target.
Yeah, I like this card.
Yeah, this is actually pretty good, no? Because by turn 4 you should be. That's what people. I actually like this card a lot. The power creep.
Yeah. Just kind of the way Hearthstone works out is like you play a 2-drop, they play a 3-drop. 3-drop kills 2-drop, then you play your 4-drop.
Yep.
And that's, and you just value trade it, and then you have a 5/2 with stealth. and then you get to kill the biggest thing on their board in the following turns because you have
Yep.
stealth.
Hunter Secret. Ooh, they haven't
good.
got a secret for our pack tactics. When a friendly minion is attacked, summon a 3/3 copy. Oh, okay. Well, technically, if you put a 1-drop down and you play this on turn 2, you actually get an upgrade of it.
Yep.
I like it. I think it.
Pretty good if you got a death rattle creature in play.
Yeah. Oh, that too. Maybe my Death Rattle Hunter deck in Wild will definitely take use of this because most of my minions are Death Rattle.
Yep.
Actually, shit, most of them are. Coin out Loot Hoarder, assuming it lives. Turn 2, play this bad boy. Well, it's a little situation, but I like it. It's definitely going to my deck.
Yep.
Hunter, 4 mana. Scrap Shot, deal 3 damage. Give a random beast in your hand +3/+3. If it was,
So this is flanking shot, but you give the buff to your hand instead of the 3/3 being on board right away. So it's worse.
it is
but
worse.
Maybe it's still all right if you've got enough synergy.
I think it probably will see play because Hunter tends to not have a lot of reach or spell room other than what's it called? Twin spell, 1 damage one, and then course kill command.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great by any means, but it's not bad. You think it'll see play though?
I'm leaning towards probably not.
No, because Hunter's
But if there's enough synergy,
maybe Highlanders, Hunter. I don't know. You're right.
It is really good with the Hunter Apex Prime.
Oh, you're right.
You know, it summons copies of itself, and they all have Rush. So specifically there, it's pretty good. But I think if it just hits a whatever minion, like you'd rather just have Flanking Strike.
You're right. On the fence. I don't know. I do like its wording, but if you look at the past, hand buffs don't usually do well in Hearthstone. Okay,
Yeah.
Priest. Love the art. Probably one of the best arts in the game so in this expansion so far. 5 mana. Give a minion +1/+2. Summon a copy of it.
Yeah, is cloning like a thing in World of Warcraft and Outland, or
No, not really.
I swear there's like, because there's a shaman cloning card, there's a demon hunter.
Well,
cloning
there
card,
was
there's a druid
kind
cloning
of.
card.
They had some
Like
NPCs.
it's
They
like
had
a
some
running theme
kind of.
now.
They had some kind of thing going on, but it wasn't really cloning though. Not that I remember. No,
Okay.
was there experiments that were trying to create replicas or something? There might have been, but not enough for a theme.
Interesting. Yeah, because there's 4 class cards that clone
All right,
that I can think of.
this card though, 5 mana. Assuming
Slow.
you have something on the board.
Yeah, this is like the definition of a win more card. Like you gotta
Yeah.
have something on the board. It's gotta not be too damaged. You know.
The only thing is maybe a Malagos druid, a shock druid, a Malagos priest, if that was ever a thing in Wild. Maybe, but
Well,
no.
they changed Smite and then they Hall of Famed Mind Blast.
yeah, this
Remember?
this
So
won't
that's-
see play.
Yeah, it's like not a thing. Like Malagos and Velen like aren't a thing anymore.
It's too situational. Nah. And then what is priest going to want to copy though? And then 1+2
Just a big minion, but again, it's like if your opponent hasn't killed your first big minion, you're like
yeah.
you're already doing fine.
The only thing I could think of is a Death Rattle in Wild. If priest doesn't play that.
Something they just don't want to kill.
Yeah, but it costs too much. If it was maybe 3 mana or 4 mana, maybe. But nah, not for 5. I mean, shit. 5 mana, you're going to want to do something more impactful, right?
I think so, yeah.
All right, for next up, though, Priest. 1 mana renew. Restore 3 health, discover a spell. Yeah, that's going to see play. There's absolutely no reason why not. 3 health is pretty good against aggressive decks. It's really cheap. And you discover resources. Good card.
Yeah, pretty similar to the old Power Word Shield.
Yep, and exactly, and it's good art. All right, ooh, Skeleton Dragon, 7 mana, Priest card 4/9, actually really, really good stats. Taunt, really good, I think, because priests tend to want to protect their face. At the end of their turn, add a yeah, this card, dude, probably one of my favorites. Yeah, there's
like Emerald Explorer, but you
better
actually add more than one dragon to your hand.
It's kind of, well, Emerald Explorer is really good, but this 4/9, which the only thing I guess you could say is negative is taunt, forcing people to turn into it. But it's not going to be easy for them to remove. If it lives, then priest could buff, heal. Very good card.
Yeah, 4/9's kind of the dream stats for a priest.
Wow. No, okay, yeah, you would love to use this, but who's gonna, like, again, you're gonna have to hold on to that. I mean, yeah, maybe a late game option, but even definitely worth. Yeah, but guys, who would, like we were just talking about, who would wait turn 7, you play this, then wait, keeping this in your hand until turn 8?
So I mean, you can basically think of Psych Split as it's Faceless Manipulator with a small bonus. And you don't see Faceless Manipulator played that much.
Ooh, but Freight Reaver.
In fact, you never see it in Priest.
Ooh, discount. Even though at 4 mana, I still don't think it's good enough. The problem is, dude, is these people are talking about holding on to this for late game, which was the only kind of potential this card could have is late game, but
9 times out of 10, if you have to use another card to justify a card,
it's not worth it.
That card's probably bad.
No, exactly.
It needs to stand on its own merits. Unless it's like a combo piece and it's like the linchpin of the deck, you know?
Exactly. And I guarantee you, by the way, Dragon Priest in Wild, if it's still a thing, is definitely going to be adding this. There is absolutely, even if you don't have a dragon deck theme, there's no reason not to play this in Priest. I mean, it's an excellent card. I say this is a 5 out of 5, don't you?
Yeah.
Very good card.
Yeah.
Good. I love it. Well, I gotta play some Priest now. I hate Priest, guys, as you know, but I love playing it, actually. It's kind of a love-hate thing I've told multiple times. Okay, the art in this here is a winner, just based on the art. I haven't even read the text. 6 mana, 5/6, so it's not bad stats. Death Rattle, summon a 3/4 Dragon Rider, and I'm assuming it's just stats, right?
Yeah.
That's a good value. You know, it's not a bad card.
It's basically Cairn. You get +1/+1 extra on the front end, but -1/-1 on the back
you're
end.
right.
So it's just a rearrangement of Cairn.
This is,
and we don't play Cairn.
yeah, that's true. But Arena, though, remember what I told you. We have to also remember to judge Arena. I'm really bad at that because I forget. But this is an excellent Arena card.
That is a good Arena card, yeah.
Yes, very good Arena card. Very good for budget deck, perhaps, because budget, you know, especially you don't tend to have a new player. Of course, they're giving decks to them now, but this would be an excellent budget deck card, especially for people who don't have a lot of great cards. Yeah.
Back in my day, you had to pay for your Hearthstone.
Now, hey, think about this. Emerald Explorer. I know, right? You had to play Emerald Explorer for Druid. Definitely, I'll be picking this a lot.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I like it. It's a good card, but like you said, turn.
Yeah,
he doesn't get.
Yeah, I don't think you play it in a deck, but you're happy to discover it.
Yep, and it's really good for Arena. Top rated Arena, one of the probably better Arena cards of the set. All right, here 2 mana. This is back to Hunter. All right, what does this do? Deal 1 damage to all minions twice. I told you that Hunters have issues with board clears.
Well, that's isn't that a Demon Hunter card?
Oh, sorry, Demon Hunter. Oh yeah, Demon Hunter would probably be interested in this control. Yeah, I like it. Well, see, play it's yet to be seen though.
It's no Defile, but it is good.
It is good, and if especially with how they combo with their synergy of souls, so yeah, it's a good card.
Yeah, similar to Defile, it does scale with spell damage really well.
Well, that's true too.
Although you probably kill your spell damage minion at that point, but it's something.
All right, next up's Amazing Art. Rogue Secret. When one of your minions is attacked, transform it into a random one that costs 3 more. Wow. All right.
Yeah, this card seems pretty annoying.
It kind of seems shaman to me personally, but
Yeah.
it's annoying to deal with, and it could potentially save your minion, or you can low roll.
Yep.
It's not a bad card. What do you think? I don't know if it'll see play though.
It depends on if the other rogue secrets are good, right? Because you can't just play a secret and have your opponent know what it is, right? Because
Yeah.
they play around it correctly. And like I said, I think that 2-mana secret that draws 2 cards, I think that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So that being bad makes Bamboozle worse.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll see, because rogues aren't interested in that kind of stuff. Rogues are interested in tempo and all that kind of jazz. I don't know. I like it though. I like its flavor for me, maybe, or it might be okay. Problem is RNG. I don't think rogues really can afford that. They're not really traditionally an RNG class.
Mm-hmm.
Shaman, I could see something like a shaman spell doing this, maybe, like you'd buff it or something. Put this on like a buff, but even then. So let's move to the next one. It is a rogue. 1 cost 3, 1 stealth. Are rogues interested in this? Kinda, maybe, because it allows them to contest boards. They could keep it stealth, right? Wait, does stealth go away on the? It stays unless you move, right?
Yeah.
All right, so maybe.
So
I mean, do rogues really?
It's like Worgen Infiltrator. You get to wait until you find the thing you want to trade into.
Yeah, but Worgen Infiltrator doesn't really see much play now. Are you think rogues are interested in this? Maybe.
I mean, Worgen Infiltrator saw play in Face Hunter and Aggro Paladin back in the day. So
yeah, I could see this.
A minion with 1 extra attack.
Definitely.
It's got a fighting chance.
Yep, it does. Especially rogues tend to be aggressive too. People forget that.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, it's like a 1-drop that's going to kill your opponent's 2-drop.
Yep.
So that's pretty good.
And rogues don't have 1-drops, so usually, so I like it. It's good. I think they'll play it. Okay, Demon Hunter back up. 2 mana, 2/2. Battlecry, Discover Demon. It will see play, guaranteed. There's absolutely no reason why not to play it. Right?
Yeah, I think it's solid.
Solid. Back to Rogue. Oh, okay. It's a 3/2, so 2 mana. Okay, Battlecry, give a stealth minion +3 attack and immune this turn. Ooh.
Yeah.
What do we have here? Yeah, I like this.
That's a do-it-yourself big kill.
Dude, think about it, because turn 1, you play Homeboy or Homegirl. Turn 2, play him. Well, actually, sorry, it's a her as well. I think it looks like it. Yeah, I think this is a good 1/2-drop combo.
Yeah, that's a curve.
Allows them to trade.
Yeah, I don't think you necessarily need, like, the 3 damage will be enough to kill like your opponent's 2-drop.
That's true.
Sometimes you'll just keep that around for when they play
Bigger stuff,
3-drop or something, and then you just murder it.
It depends on the class. If they don't have any board and they don't have a hero power to ping, that could potentially be a couple turns of damage. Yeah, good stuff. All right, next up, a common call, Soulbound Ashtongue. 1 mana, 1/4. Ooh, stats are really good. Whenever this minion takes damage, also deal that damage amount to your hero. Okay, so it's kind of like a Warlock theme here.
Yeah, it's good with that Warlock card that gives you crystals.
Yeah, I could see this seeing play. What do you think?
So it's not as good as Flame Imp, but
no, it's not. But
it's probably still pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Especially, I think Warlocks will be interested in that. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Warlocks don't want to take too much extra damage, but I like it. It's good. I don't know if we'll see play in every deck, but I definitely see something. Ooh, Shaman goodness. Okay, we have Marsh here. Spawn, 3 mana, 3/4. Okay, stat ones are good. If you cast a spell last turn, discover spell. Okay. Amazing art. Yeah, there's no reason not to play this. Very solid. Very good. Next up, Serpent Shrine Portal. Ooh, Serpent Shrine. We all played there. 3 mana. Deal 3 damage. Summon a random 3-cost minion 1 overload. Yep, very good card. I like it.
Yeah, so that's like 3/3 stats on average, and we were talking about flanking strike earlier, right?
Yep.
This is just flanking strike 1 turn earlier.
Yeah, people like it.
So very solid.
Very solid, yes. Tomatomic.
And it kind of needs to be because Shaman's pretty bad right now.
Yeah,
We got
it is.
two
All those
back-to-back
nerfs.
rounds of nerfs.
Great art. Reflection. Okay, so give a minion +2/+2 if it's a totem, summon a copy of it.
Yeah, so it's another one of the clone cards I was talking
Yeah.
about.
I don't know. Are Shaman interested in this?
Probably not.
No.
I don't know if you remember Primal Fusion, the card that buffed a minion for how many totems you had.
Yeah.
That card was pretty decent, and once in a while you'd end up with giving a healing totem like +3 or +4/+4, and then like when you start trading with your healing totem, like feels pretty good. But that is kind of a niche situation.
It is. Well, this guy's getting a little ambitious here. Look.
Yeah. Yeah. What do they say? Never go full retard.
I'll tell you one though, Hathaka's out of standard, but in Wild though, she still sees play. Getting that from her is excellent though.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, like, man, like you'd think Rexar and Hagatha would be great in Wild,
But they're not?
They're actually on the slow side of things.
Really?
Like you play Hagatha, and maybe you clear a couple minions, but then your opponent just combos you the next turn because they're
You're right.
they're druid or they're priest, or God forbid they're mage, and if they're mage, you were dead before turn 8 anyways.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I forget Wild's a little bit more
Yeah,
hostile.
those slow value burn cards, like I say, it's like a rock and a hard place.
Vivid Spores, though. Beautiful art. 4 mana. Give your minions... Oh, wow. I thought it was first 1. If it was 1, it'd be junk. Death Rub. Someone... Yeah, this is pretty good because Shamans without a board... Shaman without a board is going to lose the game. But this... If you get a board... I mean, I'm assuming you don't play it on curve. Because by turn 4, you usually don't... Unless you got something you just don't want to lose board... It's absolutely broken. Yeah, this is a good card, dude. I like this.
I think if I have a bunch of creatures on board, I'd rather like, Bloodlust or something. But
Oh, yeah,
it's not bad.
But what about some wild stuff like Death Rattle stuff? I don't know. I like it though.
Yeah, so it's Ancestral Spirit that hits a couple targets. You can think of it like that.
Yeah, it's not bad. Will it see play?
Yeah, it's not bad.
It might.
It's a little bit on the slow side.
Yeah. But shamans tend to have slow turns. But we'll see. Hunter. 1 mana, 2/1. Hellbore. Death Rattle. Give you a random beast in your... Again. Buffs tend to be okay. But do hunters have a better 1-drop right now? Probably not. Right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's a 1 mana 2/1, and historically those don't get played because they just get hero powered.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's despite the fact that it gives something +1/+1, it's kind of inherently a low value card.
Yeah. But we'll see if there's anything better for turn 1 for Hunter. But yeah, it's okay. For Frozen Shadow Weaver, 3 mana 4/3. So actually stats are really good. Battlecry freezing in it. Okay. Actually, this is a very good card.
Glacial Shard saw some play.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I don't see why this one wouldn't also see some play. Like, it's not going to be in a ton of decks, but
Yeah, well, but it's
probably be in a couple.
very good arena card.
Like, I could see it maybe being all right in Quest Druid, where like you're just like buying time for your people to power.
Matter of fact,
power up.
I was thinking Quest Druid, maybe Rogue. Rogue tends to have a difficulty dealing with stuff. I don't know if Rogue would want this, but Rogues definitely could probably even shadow step it. So I could see Rogues definitely wanting this because Rogues tend to have an issue with controlling boards after a certain point. If they could buy and freeze a couple minions, give them a little bit more time, yeah, I like it. Like, have you noticed that a lot of these neutral cards are getting some good stuff?
Yeah. No, neutral. I mean, God, neutral cards and expansions used to just be filler crap.
Yeah.
The last several, they've been pretty good.
Druid. 3 mana. It's a
Bog Beam.
So what it does, deal 3 damage to minion. Cost 0 if you're at least... okay, so let's compare it to Wrath. Wrath's 2 mana, right? Plus it's to choose 1. Would you run this over Wrath? No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
The only thing is 7 mana. It's free, which is awesome.
Small creature removal is less relevant at that point in the game.
Yeah, Druid, and like you said, Druids tend to get big boys, so they could trade if they have to. The only thing is maybe a token Druid, but why would a token Druid play this over Wrath? And they don't even play Wrath.
Yeah. I want it to cost less now and more later.
Yeah. I like its flavor. It's an excellent card to get as a discovery. Again, that guy's leaving standard, but in wild maybe.
Yep.
But I don't see it seeing play in standard, but even though the art's amazing.
Yeah.
But
if it could hit face, it'd be a pretty good card.
Oh yeah, if it could hit face.
Because you'd want to wait that long anyways.
Yeah. All right. Good art. It's not a bad card, but I don't know. I would play Wrath because Wrath has the flexibility of card draw too. And it costs 1 less. All right, so Priest is up. 3 mana. Give a minion +2, +3, and lifesteal. Okay, there was a Villain's Chosen, which saw a lot of play. The only thing is Villain's Chosen had spell power. Yeah, this will see play in Priest.
Yeah, to be fair, the spell power usually wasn't relevant.
But lifesteal can be.
Yeah, exactly. This is like, normally with your buffs, normally with your heal, right? You're deciding like to heal your face or a creature. With this card, you get to have
do both
and eat it too.
Yeah, I like it.
Seems pretty good.
All right, Murloc, 4 mana, 4/4, excellent stats. Navigator battle card. Give your other Murlocs +1. Ooh, well, this is definitely good for wild decks.
Yeah, I mean, if like this just lives or dies on if Murlocs are any good.
Yeah. Yeah. But if Murlocs are good, this is an excellent card. Yeah, wild definitely get more use of it than price standard.
Well, I will say in wild, it's a pretty good follow-up to Finja.
Yeah, you see?
Because you're going to have at least 3 Murlocs on the board. Because Finja has stealth, so, you know.
Yep. Here we go. 4 mana, 3/3. Stats aren't that good. Death Row summon a 9/1. This is more of an arena card. Amazing art, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll see play in standard, though.
It's a lot of stats, but they kind of aren't arranged the way you'd like them to be.
No, if the token was better, maybe a 2/4 or something, or 2 something.
Yeah.
Because 9/1's too easy to remove, and 3 is too easy to move. The only thing is 9/1 though. Mages will say,
yeah, they can ignore the 3/3 if they want to.
Yeah.
Because you want to trade to get the 9/1, but then the 9/1 is really easy to kill. So yeah, it's
too bad because the art's probably one of the best in the expansion so far. Ooh, Warlock, Demon, 8 mana, 5/4. What's a 5/4? 5/7 taunt. Death Row, summon a 5/5 Dreadlord with. Ooh, see absolutely no reason why you don't play this. What's the downside?
It's a little on the slow side, but the stats add up to be pretty good. Well, I mean, it's like a little bit slow, but it's not that slow.
No, I mean, you're right, and it's a really good arena card.
Taunt on one half, lifesteal on the other.
See, arena loves stuff like this, though.
Yeah, they do.
Really good arena card, and I think it'll be good in standard.
Yeah, probably especially good in arena because you can't reliably draft healing cards. So, I mean, it's kind of the case with both Warlock and Rogue. You just you hit them in the face like a little more often because you know they can't shrug it off.
Yeah, and one thing too, Warlocks have been suffering. Don't have a lot of healing options, so this is a slow healing option, but it's a healing option. All right. Next up, another neutral 1 mana 2/1 battle card. Deal 1 damage to a minion and give it +1 spell damage. Interesting. We've seen cards like this before that give spell damage.
There's a few like that. Yeah.
But they don't ever really see play. Maybe a mage might be interested, or rogue, but well, I don't think it'll see play.
Yeah, spell damage isn't super relevant.
No. Ooh, but Malagos. Well, you really want to cheat Malagos out. You don't want to pay 10 mana for Malagos than this.
Yeah.
So, nah, I don't see it seeing play. Up next, Druid Overgrowth 4 mana, gain 2 empty mana. Ooh, that's gonna see play.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, for the couple of cards that want you to have 7 or more crystals, I mean, this ramps you right to 7. So
yeah, that'll. Druid's been hurting for ramp or wanting ramp. That's gonna see play. But what about Crest Druid? Would Crest Druid play this? Yep. No, I don't know if you're gonna have room in Quest Druid for it.
Yeah.
That'd be a different ramp Druid, big boy ramp. Oh, maybe big Druid type stuff's gonna come back. Love the art though. It was a great zone, by the way. All right, so Mage, 2 mana, 3/1, horrible stats, too easy to remove. Death Rattle draws, but it's card draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Card draw is not super abundant in Mage, at least in Standard. Like in Wild, they've got
I wonder what people say.
Book of Specters and Alaneth and everything. In Standard, not a lot of card draw.
Seems great, but fragile. Yeah, it's fragile, but it's card draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, it's like Loot Hoarder. And
yeah.
Loot Hoarder sees plenty of play.
Yeah.
So this will also see play. Right?
Yes, it will, because yeah, especially you curve that with Arcane Escalade, turn 3. Oh yeah, it'll see play. All right, next up, Warlock, 1 mana. Unstable Fellboat. Deal bolt, not boat. I love the art. Deal 3 damage to an enemy minion and 1 to a friendly one. Okay, so just typical of Warlocks. They pay low cost for high damage, but there's always a drawback.
Yeah, so if you're a control deck and you have no creatures, then you don't pay the drawback.
This will see play.
Or you could use it to crack eggs, but I think there's better ways to crack eggs, like Grim Rally, for instance.
Yeah, you're probably right, but will the control Warlock see play with this? I think so.
It could. It's kind of like the 1 mana deal 2 earlier for Warrior that we saw. Like it's a little bit low impact. Like because you don't want it to be turn 9 or 10. You draw like your 1 mana deal 2. Like it's why Holy Smite didn't see a lot of play. Except for in like Velen decks.
You're right.
Just kind of like low impact for a card slot. So yeah, sometimes you play it as like a tech option, but
you're right. And yeah, it could be. I don't think it's going to see much play. It's an okay card, not bad by any means, but not good. Not great, I mean. But we have another awesome dormant card. 1 mana 2/2, dormant 2 turns. When this awakens, draw. Yeah, this is a Control Warrior's wet dream.
Yeah, so this card makes me feel happy.
Yes, this is how dormant. Yeah, this is gonna see play.
Yeah. So yeah, when it wakes up, you get stats and you get a War Axe. Just beautiful
card. This is how dormant should be. 1 mana, because Control Warriors are going never plays anything on turn 1 except for maybe the cards that got. You see, the thing is, it would Town Crier. It would have competition with that, but guess who's out of Standard now? Town Crier. So yeah, there's perfect card. Guaranteed it'll be in most Warrior decks. Even me, I don't know about an aggressive Warrior though, because would aggressive Warrior want to play something and wait 2 turns? Nah, probably not. Because the aggressive decks are going to have many 1-drop options. But Control Warrior, maybe even mid-range, will definitely like this.
Now, imagine this would be even cooler if it drew a 3-cost weapon from your deck.
Oh, that'd be a little bit OP, wouldn't it?
and then it just puts live Wire Lance into play.
Beautiful art.
Yeah, it would be OP.
Yes, it would be.
Dream.
Thinking of beautiful art. Another one here. I love this. Okay, 4 mana, 3/3, which is horrible. Not horrible stats, but not great. Battlecry. Give your other minions Death Rattle. Wow, Token Druid. Possibility with Token Druid, especially if that's stuff on board.
So it's kind of like Cult Master, right?
Kind of, but I could see this being Zoo. Oh, Zoo's definitely gonna love it. There's no reason why not to play this in Zoo, and I think Token Druid. So, I definitely say this card's gonna see play in Token Druid and Warlock Zoo.
Yeah, I'd give it a better chance in Zoo, because you kind of have to like you need to like hold on to the board, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like with Druid, if you get that one turn where your board goes unanswered, you probably win.
Yeah, and 4 mana, you probably want to play Soul of the Forest. I forgot about that card.
Yeah. No,
yeah, you're right. Probably not Token, but they'll definitely see play in some deck. I like it. Good stuff. Man, the neutrals are getting so much better, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some of these have potential. Wow.
Yes, they do, instead of being crap.
Incredible.
Here we go. Beautiful art. Probably one of the best in the expansion. 1 mana, 1/2. Excellent stats. After this minion... After this damages a minion, turn it into... so it basically heals itself.
No, so it turns... when you attack into a enemy creature, it turns it into another spore.
Oh, I read it wrong.
So you're spreading the coronavirus.
This is a control card, kind of, even mid-range-ish.
Yeah,
because
it's kind of poisonous in a way, right? Because if it attacks into your opponent's big creature, it turns it into.
Matter of fact, don't you think this is an excellent 1-drop for a variety of decks?
Yeah, I think it could see play.
Yeah, I'd definitely say it could see play. All right, up next, another neutral. 1 mana, 2/1. Battlecry, deal 1 damage to a minion and give it rush. Ooh. So you definitely wouldn't want to play this in turn 1 most of the time.
Yeah.
I could see this.
Well, if your opponent has the 1 mana creature, it is just like a 2-attack Elven Archer, which is pretty alright.
This could also be, like you're right, it could also be used for removal. Kind of like a warrior card that's not warrior.
Yeah, I like the idea of giving enraged cards rush.
Yeah, I say this could probably see play in some aggressive decks.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Another, when you notice how these cards all kind of saming Rustworm, so they have a theme going on here.
Yeah,
sharing a lot of names.
The other potential thing with the last card is like Death Rattle cards are slow, but that's a cheap way to potentially, just get your Death Rattle effect right away.
Yep. Next up, 2 mana, 2/2, Rustworm, Initiate. Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 Imp caster with... Ooh. I like this card. I mean, there's really no downside to it.
Yeah, seems solid.
And hell, Rogue could backstab it, and even if they need spell power, I like it. That's what people say. I like this card. It's good. Real clunky. Yeah, it's kind of a little clunky. The problem... So there's no... Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, the 1 mana... There's plenty of 1 mana 1/1s that summon 1/1s when they die. So that's like just a little bit of a bigger version. You get a 2/2, and then you get spell damage on the back end.
Yeah, I like. Next up,
solid.
Ooh, another neutral demon. Nice. 3 mana, 3/7. Excellent stats. Battlecry, summon 3 1/1 Huntresses for your opponent. Warrior used to have a card very similar to this, and it saw a lot of play, and they could remove it. So I could see certain classes maybe dealing with this. This is really good for Warlocks if they pull it out, right? And especially in Wild.
Yeah, so I think the big deal with this card is, especially in Wild, if Resurrect Priest is popular, this is an early way to add just garbage to their minion pool.
Yep, and that's what one of the people said.
Yeah.
And
there's been plenty of those cards in the past that have been on like 5 or 6 mana. Well, it's like at 5 or 6 mana, it's too late to interrupt their res pool,
Demon Hunter.
This comes in when you need it to.
You have to also remember Demon Hunters probably be very interested in this card. especially with some. Yeah, and it's not. It's a good card. I like it. Will it see play? I think so. More so probably in Wild, but maybe. Yeah, it's a good card.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it in Standard.
Yeah, it's Standard, maybe not, but Wild, especially Warlocks, just cheat this bad boy out there easy. Shit. What's that legendary weapon that could pull it out too? Well, I don't know. Maybe more mid-range just because do you want specific cards? Okay, next up. 3 mana, 1/2 horrible stats. At the end of your turn, summon a rot with stats equal to... Oh, this is a flash from the past. There's a wild one that has it, except for the wild one.
Ooze.
Yeah, you could buff before it summons a copy. So this could see potential. Kind of glad they're adding this back to Standard. It's been a while.
Yeah, so with the biggest combo is there's the Paladin Libram that gives +1/+1 in Death Rattle. Add the spell back to your hand.
Yep.
So and you can reduce that to 0. So potentially after you play Lady Liadrin, you refill your hand with cheap buffs, and then you can unload it on the ooze. And like normally buffing of one creature is a bunch of times is bad because it's all in, but you get 2 of them, so it's not all in anymore.
I like it.
So it's probably bad, but
you might see play.
It might do something.
Yeah. You have to remember the other one, Echoing Ooze, did see play though.
Yeah,
but
it's us in play in I think Token Druid back then.
The only thing is back then the cards were way different.
But back then the power level was a lot lower. So
all right, so let's do at least one theory craft with Demon Hunter.
All the cards, easy.
All right, so Demon Hunter. First thing we're gonna do is look at the Demon Hunter cards themselves. Well, obviously those go in. After your attack, what about this one? Another good 2-drop. After your hero attacks, gains +1. So that's actually really good.
So you thinking about like a aggressive
I kind of like the idea of a more
or like a big demon one.
Demon. Because everyone's going to do aggressive, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. If you're going to play big demons, you definitely want big demons. Well, Priestess is going in there. This isn't demon, but that's going in there. Summon a random demon from your hand. No, I don't like that one. Do you? It's just too slow.
Yeah. So that crab right there is not a demon, so I'm not sure that we play that.
This one?
The one of the... What's it called? The Coil Fang Warlord? Yeah.
Oh, but dude, the stats on that, though.
True.
Well, we'll keep it there. After this attacks, kills me, it may attack again. Well, yeah, that's...
Yeah,
Pick Commander's going in there. This is going in there.
There's the 4/4, too, that reduces a demon.
Where is it? This one. Alright, so we got the basics of them. We're also going to have to play Sun Fury, right? Because that's just too good.
Yeah, probably.
Rush. What about the Lifesteal Taunt? No? I mean, we're going to...
I think Satyr Overseer is pretty good, too.
Where's where the Overseer is?
The 3-mana 4/2.
Yeah, that's good with the... this is just awesome card. You're going to play that no matter what.
And do we want the Rush 1-mana cards plus Feast of Souls for a card draw engine?
Where is it?
Yeah, Feast of Souls.
Where is that one? Feast of Souls.
It's 2 mana.
Oh. Yeah, that's definitely going in there. What about this guy? Let's see if you're back on attack gain. The only thing is he's his competition with Homeboy, the Watcher. I think this is better for an aggressive deck.
Yeah. I think you want the 1-mana 2/2 in there, right?
This one?
Like, what's it called? Battle Fiend?
Yeah. So we got a lot of great early game already. What about this? Draw a card. That's just too good, dude.
Yeah, drawing cards OP.
Or we're at 23, so let's... Oh, what about... The only thing is we have a lot of 2-drops. But it just gets us resources. Demons. Do you like it?
Sure.
What about this dormant guy? I think it's too slow, no? But if he gets summoned, though?
Well, if it gets summoned, it's still dormant. So, it still has to be dormant for 2 turns.
Probably too slow, no?
Yeah. I like Warglaves.
Oh, yeah, that's just too good. What about...
Do you want Skull of Gul'dan in there, or...
Where's Skull of Gul'dan? Oh. Oh! Well, yeah, that's just too OP not to have, right?
I think so.
Alright, we're at 29 cards, though. Okay, let's see.
Are there any demons in neutral that we want to run?
Well, let's look at here, because this got a bunch of stuff, right? There's a demon, but nah, that's garbage. There's a demon. No, that's dormant, so we don't want that. Let's look at the new demons, and then we're going to go look at the other. That's Warlock. Oh, wait a minute. What about the... Here, let's look at... Let's do it right. Whoops. Alright, so let's look at all the demons here, right?
Yep.
What about this? Nah, I think it's too impactful. We only have...
Yeah. Let's look for some more, like, mid-rangey cards, probably.
Is it me or... Yeah, this is... Alright, so it doesn't look like there's a lot of demons for... Ooh, there's this guy. But... he has to have a battle cry, though. Probably not.
Yeah.
Is there any other demons here? Ooh, that's... Taunted attacks.
Yeah, Wrathspike Brute's not bad.
Who?
Wrathspike Brute. Probably ain't bad.
That's actually not bad. You want me to put it in?
Yeah, let's try it.
Also, let's look at neutral. Ooh. What about him? Hold on one second.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not bad.
What about this guy? Portal Overfiend gives you value.
I think it's too...
Just because it's placeholder. Let's look at the deck. Alright, wow, heavy. Because their cards are so OP. So let's look at the deck. We have Battle Fiend. Yeah, well, that's an excellent 1-drop. You can't complain about that. no matter what. It's demon. That's just too good. Draw a card. I like it. The only thing about this card, though, and we're going to have enough minions to die to use a lot of synergy for it. I think the more aggressive tokenish...
You probably want some more of those, like...
Yeah, so I'm not sure if that's a keeper right now. Just too good.
Yeah, Demon Hunter's not hurting for draw overall.
So so we're probably going to get rid of that real quick. That's just too good. This is pretty good card draw, especially if you can combo, which you most likely will. This is just too excellent. There's no reason not to play this amazing card. Yep. That's excellent. That is excellent. This is really good. Good. I love this card, but like you said, I like it, dude. There's no reason not to play it, dude. It has a huge impact. It's really hard to removal. There's absolutely no reason not to play this.
Yeah, it seems solid.
Hulking is just awesome. Pit Lord, at the end of your turn, summon a demon from your deck. So look at every single minion's pretty demon. Let's get rid of souls, and let's look for 2 other demons or something real quick.
Yeah, it could be like Spectral Sight or something.
Let's get rid of that. Because I don't think that's obviously a different type of thing would probably do really well. Spectral Sight. Is that here somewhere?
I think it's a 2 mana.
Where is it?
It's the Outcast draw another card. Oh no, you have it in there already. Okay.
Oh yeah. So we need to do 2 other minions.
Could run Chaos Strike instead.
Yeah. Because this is a little bit more impactful. You do get card draw, but you'll be able to combo it.
Yep.
And especially... I like that better. So we already improved the deck, guys. But let's look at this now. It has excellent early game. And obviously this getting pulled with Homeboy isn't so great, but it's still tempo.
Yeah. So because of Pit Commander, right? The final version of the deck, probably like most of the early game is probably non-demons, right?
You're right. Matter of fact, we could
I
probably...
think this is a good start, probably.
It's a good start. This is just such a good 1-drop, though. I kind of see hard to remove this. This is just good. This, I think, is going to be good. We'll see. This is just... Well, luckily it's not a demon. It's more of a ghost than anything, it looks like. Excellent card. That, unfortunately, is a demon, but it's just too good not to play. That's card draw. You wouldn't want this to be summoned, but after your hero attacks, that's just too good, dude. Especially in turn 4. This isn't a demon, it's just too awesome. This is awesome. This is good. We might have a little... Do you think we have too much card draw in this deck? Or what do you think?
Maybe. It's hard to say without playing it.
Yeah, exactly. We'll keep as it...
The cool thing is like, day 1, you can usually tell, like, right
yeah.
after a game or 2.
Do you think we have enough to run 2 of these, though? Because are we going to be able to have the life luxury of... We have no life tap in here. Problem with this card is 2 of... You're going to take a lot of damage.
That's true.
Maybe a 1 of... We'll see. We'll keep as is for now. I'm trying to think. We don't really have... We might have to adjust this for some life steal. Priest, I love this card. I think it's going to be good. And it's a demon, especially if you pull it with a Pit Lord. Shoo. This is just too good of a card not to have. It's kind of like similar to that other one that sees some play, but this is just good, especially if you could pull it. This one is kind of good because, with the hero power, you could potentially, especially with a hero power comboed with this, you could potentially combo it pretty well. But it has to be your opponent, though. So, I like it. The only concern is Chaos Strike might not be... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe Skola go down. 2 of them's too much. Maybe 2. We might have to adjust some of this for lifesteal. But we'll see. We'll just keep it as is. But I like the first take of it. I guarantee you guys it'll definitely have to see a lot of refinement. I definitely don't think it's its final form. Especially with 2 of these. The problem is you're taking a lot of damage and you don't have any way of healing. We'll see.
Easy first draft.
Yeah. Easy for it. It's pretty good. Is there anything else you wanted to theory craft?
Dude, I kind of want to play this Tavern Brawl. It's a co-op one.
Oh, is it? Well, let's play that then. Hold on. Let's play that real quick. Let me go get...
Yeah, it's that Mechazod one where you fight the boss. It's like a raid boss.
All right, let's do that, because I hear people are morons and don't cooperate. Oh, another thing, too, we didn't look at is the Quest Druid update. What will the Quest Druid... I know the Prime's going to be added to it.
Yeah, it's quite possible. Like, Quest Druid can play a lot of cards.
What's happening tomorrow, the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, so I'd have to look back at the news, but I think it was Hall of Fame and the pack changes, and I think a Battlegrounds update too.
Oh, I'm ranked 12. You're ranked 12 in just different formats. You haven't been playing a lot of Wild?
I haven't been playing too much Hearthstone, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Again, it's like, a couple weeks before the new expansion. Been like logging in to do my quests, and that's about it.
Alright, where do we go here? Alright. Well, I'm definitely going to keep those 2. The Forgotten Torch and Arcane Golem I'm going to keep. Because Druids love their mana crystals, right?
Yeah.
What about one of these animated armors, though? To take less damage. It might be a thing.
Yeah, it could be alright. I'm going to keep Millhouse so I can make your spells free.
Oh, nice.
And
Well,
looks like I'm going to have some ramp to start off.
And especially Millhouse with the Forgotten Torch, right?
Yep. Curse of Flesh, that's just rude.
Okay, I'm going to wait because I could coin out Golem for you in turn 2.
Nice.
They should do more of these. Dude, imagine.
Yeah, I think the co-op brawls are really fun.
Assuming you don't play with a moron.
Yeah. I've played with some morons before and still managed to win. It's an interesting challenge.
Alright, so let me do this for you. You love your ramp, and I got another one too.
Nice. Oh, I have a Trogzor. Nice. So if you remember, the boss has like a ability that if either of our sides of the board is completely full, when it switches sides, it'll blow up everything.
Oh, really?
So we've got to make sure we don't go above 6 creatures, right? Because he's got to be able to switch to either of our sides of the board.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So if I have a board full of 7 minions right now, then when he switches, he'll just blow everything up.
Oh, not good.
And then we cry. So we want to avoid that.
Elune, guide my lance.
Hoping he doesn't kill the aspirant.
Do I attack into it? I think I do, right? We have to get his health down, right?
Yeah.
So I say we attack.
So yeah, neither of us have like buffs in hand right now, so yeah, you probably attack. I haven't been attacking because I want to keep my aspirants, I want to keep my ramp.
God, you're already at 8 mana, dude.
Let's see. Ooh, you got the Beast, Refreshment Vendor. I've got Millhouse, a Stalag, Trogzor.
I only have
Moonkin,
one spell in hand though. I don't think it's worth it.
I'm gonna save that for later when you can fire off a few spells. Because you got to remember too, like the Trogs gain attack when a spell's casted. So
Yep.
if
Try
we
to
save that
combo
for one big turn, we could be a nice board reload. I'll just play a Stalag.
Oh. He's good. Hopefully he doesn't die though. Ah, only take 1 damage. Ooh, shoot, you're at.
Nice.
You're gonna have to start hitting into this guy though. I wish it would affect you too.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I do have heal though. In a second, if we need it.
I don't have a whole lot of stuff to do right. Fortunately. Yeah, I really want to hold out for the Millhouse plus Trogzor turn, so probably just play Moonkin here.
That's a card I thought would see more play, but it never really did.
Yeah. Given your opponent's spell damage is too weird. I'm not gonna attack. I don't think it's the end of the world to lose a couple crystals here.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal you up. Ooh, I have 2 spells now, but we're gonna.
Yeah, I need to hit some draw here.
I'm not gonna attack in yet. And I have a spell damage minion, the Cobalt Geomancer too, just to let you know.
Nice. So I've got Lorewalker. Yeah, so I've got Millhouse, Trogzor, and Lorewalker Cho. So, you ready to play some spells?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have many others, so might as well.
Alright. Yeah, I'll play Lorewalker then. Well, I guess I'll play Lorewalker and Millhouse.
That way you get copies.
Yep.
Millhouse
yeah,
never saw
situation,
play.
but he's not giving me a lot of time here.
There was a time in Wild, or was it Standard? I forget. I think it was Wild. Someone played Millhouse at Paladin on turn 2, and I had 2 ultimates in hand or something like that. Or, I had Ramp.
You just ended his career.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice mirror. Nice. Pass these back and forth.
Do I? I only need 1 on board, so might as well trade the 4 damage. Or no?
I'd probably hold on to it. They're gonna buy you some turns later.
Oh.
And I'm gonna need you to use whatever healing you get on me, because I'm pretty low already.
Ooh, summon a big minion for me.
Another Moonkin.
Oh god, you're low health, dude.
Yeah, I really am. I can play Mirror so that we both get a copy of the Beast. That's pretty good. And I think I'll give you spell damage too. Hopefully you draw into something useful for it.
It's a lot of spell damage. Now I'll give you the beast.
Nice.
Ooh, Oracle. Well, now the Oracle for card draw, we'll do that next turn because I want you to get the beast.
Okay.
Do we start attacking, though? I think we have to.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
I haven't been trading off my spiders because I'd rather my spiders die than my other stuff.
I'll probably keep these two now.
Yeah, I like it.
And I got card draw for us next turn.
Because now I can play Torch for 7.
So you will get some card draw, or we both will. Yeah, so I made that poor paladin regret. I had Nourish, Ultimate Infestation on turn 2 or 3, whatever it was. And I think I had 2 Nourishes. Oh, no, it wasn't 2 Nourishes, but... And then I had, like, removal for his... So, yeah, he just conceded after all that. What are the chances, though, dude, of that happening?
Let's see, I've got 17, 19... 19 plus 14 is 33... And then you've got 17. 33 plus 17 is not quite enough. Okay. So I'm going to keep playing for board then.
Time waits for no one.
Alright, go ahead and draw a spell.
I hope we draw a spell. That
Oh,
guy's really
keep
good.
lagging on me. Okay. And remember to not go to 7 minions. Ooh, I picked up Zombie Chow. Oh, nice healing. Okay.
I say we trade in the Boomkin.
I've got Wrath and
Okay.
Forgotten Torch, so let's hold on to the spell damage.
Oh shit.
Oof. Kinda gotta stop taking damage. Alright.
I do have
think there's a pretty-
Farseer, by the way, but that's only 3.
I think there's a pretty good chance we kill him now. Depending on how my draws go right now.
Oh, 7 damage, dude.
Yep.
It's 14 damage, insane. I think you're okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, so nice.
Alrighty, there we go.
I think we got it, right? Maybe.
Yep. Yeah, we do.
Oh, we
was just
do.
lagging for me. Nice.
Oh, we did it! Didn't you notice it? Victory. You got it? No, don't open the packs, right? Well,
First
this
try-
is...
yeah.
Don't open the packs, right?
Yeah, so it's the patch is today, but we haven't had the patch yet. So.
Also, later today, if I open these, I won't get the
Oh, no.
duplicates.
Yeah.
I'll wait. Alright, man.
They're usually at like 10 a.m. PST.
Okay. Tomorrow. Well, my cat needs to be fed. It's late. I appreciate everything. I think our initial deck looks okay. The only thing is lifesteal with a weapon. If we're going to keep that weapon 2 copies of, I think we need to add some lifesteal, but we'll see.
Yep.
Because that's going to be a
And
lot
I
of
have-
damage to take.
Yeah.
But
And I have a feeling that we were completely correct on every single card we reviewed, and there will be absolutely no regrets.
I was saying, we'll see. We're definitely playing Demon Hunter day 1, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, man.
Easy Demon Hunter.
Thanks for everything. And then tomorrow we'll look at the patch and stuff and probably play some more something. But we got to get back in Faria too, though, man.
Yeah, I know. We do.
It's been a while.
Oh yeah.
All right, dude. See you tomorrow.
Yep. Yep. Take it easy, man.
Night.